Let me go in and we will do our profile sheet setup. And so it'll be very similar to what we've done already. I'm going to go into our profile NCD drawing model. Obviously, the big difference is I need to have a profile. And so this does have an active profile on it called Edge of Pavement. But so I'll go into profile, pick the view, and so there's my profile view for this. And so that's the big difference between the plan and profile is you have to have obviously a profile to set up the sheet seed. And so, all right, so let's go back to our OpenRoads modeling. And I'm going to go to my name boundaries, go into the profile settings, and we're going to set our 20 scale for our profile. Obviously, there's a few different options in here. And so another good reason to kind of have your profile settings set up in a spreadsheet, which I have on the other screen. And so, all right, and I'm going to take the name of my sheet here and paste it in. And this is the org is just organization. I usually try to, set an organization name in there. So you kind of know, that those are specific for that organization. So we're going to do it for station limits. We'll come down here. We're going to pick our profile, come in here, set our name description, set the start station to 0. In this particular case, the length of it's going to be 560, just like it has been, length 560. Vertical exaggeration, obviously that's up to what you want those to look like. I'm going to set this one to 2, and then look at my, looks like 160 is our profile height. You can set a top clearance, bottom clearance on this. Try to adjust kind of that buffer and stuff on those profiles. So I'm not going to set that right now. So and our datum spacing. So in this case, our datum spacing is going to be 10. Our station datum spacing will be 100. You can tell it to use the active vertical and use the terrain model when trying to fit the sheet seed in there. And so I'm going to go ahead and select, and select. Of course, that looks a lot taller than it is long. Usually I go in and I'll change the exaggeration on that so it looks more like what the sheet would look like. But so in this case, I'm going to get rid of that. This we'll put in select civil. We'll put in profile for the purpose, and same type of thing. I'm going to get rid of that. Set that to 20. So in this case, we're going to select our profile annotation group. So this is under road, and it's called profile grid. And we'll go down and set this to 20. Full size, change the name of that. And then that should do it for us. We'll go ahead and click OK. Looks very similar to, the plan, except for it's a profile. And so let's put in our title block, go into the references. Hopefully this doesn't get too monotonous for you, but it's kind of a different process for each one. So let me go ahead and go into the border here, set the plan, we'll set it to profile, not really much of a difference. You see there's a little bit of a shift in that, and I closed my reference, and I shouldn't have. So I'm going to select that, do a move, and move that up there. And same type of thing, make sure and set your And as you're going through and doing a lot of these, some of these kind of it does get a little monotonous and going through the process, but it's almost good to have a checklist of things that, did I select my section marker and modify that? Did I go in and remove the title block? No, I don't want to delete it. And then, the process of save settings and going into the drawing model and changing those reference settings and those types of things. So there is our profile. Like I said, profile is just like plan. You're going to establish your top of your profile, and then you're going to go into your admin, then create another sheet boundary for the profile, and then go in and change the naming of the markers. And so you have a top and a bottom, and making sure that the order of those 1 and 2. And so
if you found this video helpful, please give it a like. If you want to see more such series, consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you, and see you next time.